It is your favorite panel, Battle of the Sexes. How's everybody doing today?
Blessed and highly favored of the Lord.
Amazing.
I'm feeling great. I'm always looking forward to seeing your amazing faces on a Sunday evening. It's like the highlight of my Sundays.
Lies.
Lying like a mug, you know.
It is.
Hey, hold on. This is Vee, right? She loves Thursday night. She loves chilling with her sisters on Thursday night, ladies' night. And she's dreading Sunday nights. She hates being around us on Sunday nights. That's cool though. I understand.
No, she don't.
I mean, if you get your head beat in every Sunday night, I wouldn't want to be here either. I don't blame you.
Oh my gosh.
Head beat in is what he said.
Every week, it's always something. So, welcome to everybody that is in the chat. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up on your way in. And obviously, if you could share out the live, please feel free to do so. Andrea, the link is in the chat. Tonight's topic of discussion. So, Miss Tokyo from Love and Hip Hop, Tokyo, the rapper, everybody should know her. And if you don't, I get it. Basically, real life, no. Basically wrote a post this week on IG stating that she wishes that people would normalize dating within their financial bracket. So do not date above your means. So, hey, Purple Paisley, welcome. Edward Smart, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. Here is Andre. Oh, what did I just do? I'm messing it up. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Hey, how today?
Damn, you had a long day, didn't you?
What you say?
You had a long ass day, didn't you? Hair wild, like what's going on?
I got 6 kids.
Your man up there? Oh, okay. You got kids. I thought your man done paid you a visit. My bad.
You're early, real cool, 87.
So, if her man paid her a visit, then her internet might be working this week.
Okay, you got jokes. Okay, new me got jokes. Okay, I hear you.
Andrea, they've been starting early today.
Yeah, okay? I see this coming from me. You know,
they're on fire. Girl, not just you.
The girl is getting fit. You got the R right here. I got a kickboxing. The girl is getting fit, and you coming from me. Okay, I'm ready for you. Okay,
you ready to box?
I know that's right.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to talk about whether or not we should normalize dating within our actual financial means. Now, somebody did disagree with Tokyo on this statement. And of course, it was a man. I just can't remember exactly who it was. But Lil Duval, he basically ended up saying that if women dated men, if men dated women in their needs, right, their financial bracket,
a lot of people. It wouldn't be a lot of women to date.
Why?
Now, I'm still feeling the kind of way about what he had to say. Like,
I agree with him.
I don't even know what he meant, but y'all go ahead.
I thought about it. I think I agree with him. Hold on. I think I agree with him.
I didn't know what the man meant, so I need clarification on what he even meant by that.
What does that mean?
Like,
I thought it was an insult, but it just clicked in my head just now that he probably is saying that there are so many women that are above men's financial means that if the men stay dating within their financial bracket, then there would be no women or not much women for them to date. I get it. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, so probably not what he meant.
He didn't mean that. That don't even make sense.
Since he's a celebrity, he was saying, if men, because he's talking like men like him, were to try to date women in their financial means, there wouldn't be a lot of women to date. Well, it wouldn't be a lot of women out there. So with him, I mean, there are women in his financial needs, but I guess the type of women that he likes are not in his financial bracket. So it's not a lot of pickings for his type of women. Maybe, but being, because he got money, I mean, he got to choose somebody who's not in his financial bracket. And that's okay.
See what I was saying though, because that could be the way he could be swinging it too. Like, because let's be real, women are rocking things right now in this day and age.
That's
women
bullshit.
are doing well.
I'm just saying.
That's bullshit. Hold on. No, that's bullshit. I don't care how much money y'all making. Y'all do make y'all money. Y'all still, on average, are not making more than men. So y'all need to stop that.
You're right.
You know what? I'm going to need to see the financial and the actual numbers on that. Because I actually think that has not been measured in a very long time. And I think it needs correct.
So what did you do, V? Did you make your own little assumption? Did you make, okay, men make 50,000 a year while women make about 90,000? Did you just come up with them numbers or something? Or
no,
did you,
I think that it's changing. I think we're in the 21st century.
It is changing.
I think it's about time that we all started moving with the times. Because,
you're right.
And rather than using old statistics, maybe we should just do a refresher.
So, no, hold on. But
that is still
I get it.
For today.
No, hold on. I get it. Because back then, women wasn't even working. Now women are working, making money, which is good. That's amazing. But as you notice, as the times change, we're in 2021 now. Men were making money back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and now we're making more money than we did back then. So what makes you think that you are just now starting to work, that you're making more than us now? That don't even make sense.
Well, then why are we dating down instead of dating up then? Because obviously you ain't got enough money then. I'm just saying. Is that right?
Why are you dating down?
Yeah,
you might be dating down. You are dating down.
Wait, say I was just saying real talk, A7.
You are dating down.
I didn't say
That's
I
what
was
that
dating
is.
because my thing is you can't meet me to the level I am at. Because why should I date you when you ain't got enough money to take me to Red Lobster?
Why should you?
Why
should you?
Because I don't want to go to McDonald's.
I was about to say the men these days want to take you to McDonald's. That's what's in their financial budget.
Yeah,
I don't like McDonald's, but
it ain't that. No, it ain't even that. Hold on, it's not that. That's not the case. A lot of men on their first date, they feel like, okay, I don't want to go all out on this woman, and the shit don't work out. So yes, I'm gonna take her to a little rinky-dink ass restaurant. I'm not taking her to no Cheesecake Factory or some overrated ass Red Lobster. I'm not gonna do all that on the first date and then it don't work out.
Okay,
so men they're not gonna go all out on the first date. That's what y'all got messed up. You think he cheap because he wanted to take you to a cheap ass restaurant on the first date. He's not cheap. He's being careful.
Why be
That's
careful?
What that is.
If my thing is, if you like the person enough to go out on a date with them, then why are you being careful and being cheap about it? Because obviously you're trying to impress, right? Like my thing is, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of you men. Okay,
thank you.
Saying
you know what I'm sick and tired.
You know what? No. This is why. Y'all always think that you guys are the ones that spend all this money on a date, right? But let me tell you something. It takes money for women to prepare.
Thank you.
Man, first of all, stop. That's bullshit. Stop. First of all, that is bullshit. Now, hold on. Listen. Hold on. Listen to what I gotta say. Listen to what I gotta say. That's your own money. That's what you decide to do. Now, let me tell you something. All right.
Well,
hold on, Andrea. Hold on, Andrea. First of all, let me say this: if y'all want a man to go all out on that first date because a man finds his money as valuable, find. I don't care if y'all get mad when I say this. You find your goods as valuable, so we gonna go out with our money. You better come off some kitty. I'm just saying that first date. Just being honest with you, come off of it. If we coming off all this damn money, come off some coochie. Just saying.
I look good on the
So you said for me to go out on a date with you and I spend my money, get the makeup, the hair done, and everything.
I don't care about your makeup. I don't want your makeup. I don't like it anyway.
So you guys are buying makeup the day before?
No, we're not buying.
Y'all buying all this stuff the day before just for one date?
I want to make sure my hair
is going out and getting it on the day.
Come on, Black.
So the thing is, some of us already have it. But first impression is lasting impressions, especially if you want to give the other party something more to look at. Like, I can be versatile, I can switch it up. When you see me, I was probably looking regular, but when I go on the date, I'm gonna be looking a little, something else. And depending on what I want from the date as well, I'm gonna do a little extra,
I'm sorry. I used to dress down. I agree.
If you're spending your money, you want a little something.
I used to dress down.
You dress down?
I dress how I want to dress. I wouldn't say I dress up or down. I dress how I want to dress.
First impression, you just drag your asses out on these days.
You like me, hey. However, if you don't like me for how I am, that's what it is.
The wallet.
Right.
This is the thing. No, this is the thing, Vee.
If I would be you and you looking raggedy and everything, and I'm like,
this is the thing, okay? Because first of all, when you first see me, if you like me when you first see me, then guess what? I'm gonna come to that first date as you see me. I'm not gonna dress up. You like me how you see me the first time, obviously. So why the fuck do I gotta dress up for?
Because it's called making an effort.
No. You like me how you like me. I like you how I like you. Period. You ain't gotta dress up and wear all that damn makeup for me. I don't give a fuck about that at all.
Yeah,
that's me though. I don't know how other men feel. That's how I feel though.
So just in case y'all ladies are missing it, y'all want us to leave with our wallets?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go to McDonald's. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with y'all?
I'm not okay. Now Shanita already knows this. When I say McDonald's, I'm being funny. I'm not taking no woman to McDonald's on the first date, but I'm not going to take her to Cheesecake Factory either. I'm not doing that.
Cheesecake Factory.
No.
Oh my God.
What?
Y'all are cheap. Okay, that's why y'all are cheap.
How the hell?
The Cheesecake Factory ain't that much.
You a goddamn man. I spent over $100 at the Cheesecake Factory. What the fuck? You call that? You call that not cheap? They call that cheap? I mean,
yeah, $100.
I'm not spending $100 for two people. Not bad. Man, you better stop. You a goddamn no.
So the minimum. So the minimum is $100.
You a goddamn on the first date? Hell no, not for a first date.
There's no number to it. Like I said in the last
but you know what? This is what I really think. If you really like that person and you dig them, $100 ain't that much. Is y'all crying over $100?
Not for the first date. No.
Maybe I've been a little spoiled because my ass happened to me to all the finest restaurants in California.
Okay, well, and where y'all at now? Y'all ain't together no more, is y'all? That's my point.
He was trying to take me out to every good restaurant it was.
And now y'all not together. That's my point. He spent all that money and y'all divorced. Now that don't mean shit.
He wanted to know that his money wasn't that damn important to me.
Man, look at him. No.
Look, my thing is, I said this before on the McDonald's live when we had it, and I'll say it again. I'm not going to McDonald's on a first date. Now, my thing is, if you want something cheap and cheerful, then take me to where my heart leads, okay? And that is to Starbucks. I will do a coffee, okay? I love me some Starbucks. And
you want a coffee date?
It's expensive, but I will do it because you know what? I do believe and I do agree that conversation is key on the first date. So I would take Starbucks, but you better not pull me up to no damn McDonald's. I swear to God, because I ain't got I would. You would.
Man, the McCafes go fed though. The McCafes, yeah, them little Frappuccino cafes
ain't working. It's a gamble going to McDonald's.
I said Starbucks. I did not say no Frappuccino, McDonald's, McCafe. No.
We can have some yogurt on the first day. We can have some yogurt on the first day. Some yogurt is fine with me because I'm trying to get healthy. Yogurt is fine. But the second day is better than that. Okay.
You want some yogurt? I'll take your ass to Brahms, goddamn. Now.
So is Dunkin' Donuts? What about Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to no Dunkin' Donuts.
No. I'm trying to lose weight. Now you want to be on my team? You take me get some nice yogurt with some fresh bananas and fresh strawberries, or some Jamba Juice. I love some Jamba Juice. That's a way to my heart. Some Jamba Juice.
So back to the
Juice. They got a Jamba Juice in Houston. I just found out.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that a good enough place?
Yes, for the first date, it is.
Yeah, so I think it's all about perspective. You know, take somebody who at least appreciates certain aspects of life. So that's my take
They
on
have
that.
a Jamba Juice in Humboldt, Texas, too.
What? That's right by
Mm-hmm.
Vee's office.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ain't even
Mm-hmm.
listening.
Is she stuck?
you
Am I?
you think your ass slick. We're gonna talk after this damn live. Anyway, so back to the topic.
Okay. So everybody that's coming in late, for those of you that are not aware, we are talking about Tokyo making a statement this week stating that people should date within their financial means. They shouldn't date above.
I agree with.
So we're talking about whether or not we agree. We're talking about what is acceptable, and that's where we're at with the conversation. So, and I was arguing with Nita because I believe the little Duval meant something different in what he stated when he said that if men were to date within their financial means, there wouldn't be enough women for the men to date. Now, I'm looking at it as that he means that there are so many women out there that are working extremely hard and are earning more money than men. And therefore, if the man was out here in the world trying to find women within his financial means, there probably wouldn't be that many of them left or around that. However, Nina disagrees with me. She thinks that he actually was insulting us ladies. I like to believe that there's a little bit of faith in the world, but neither here nor there. So Nita believes that he's trying to say that there isn't enough women for men. There isn't enough women that are in their financial realms today. So that's where we are with the conversation. Andrea says she agrees with Tokyo.
I agree. I have seen my friends, and that's why I know about it, date down with some broke ass niggas, and we trying to figure out why you dating him. And so so I was like, we gotta level up. We level it up on our money. We level it up on our businesses, and then they still trying to find their self potential. I'm not doing none of that no more. It's ridiculous. And so I really agree with Tokyo Tommy said. Date somebody in your own bracket. If he ain't got no money, baby, I'm sorry. I'm leveling up. I'm in a new level in my life, and I'm not dating potential anymore. Sorry. Period.
I mean, I get it, but does it make it okay for men to do the same? Because a lot of the times men get women. A lot of the times men get women who are not in their financial brackets and they date down financially.
Correction.
But they have everything else going
a lot
for them
of correction. A lot of men date women who ain't got nothing, no money at all, and we don't care either. But a lot of times that's what we do.
You guys were housewives.
That ain't why.
I tell my son, don't be dating nobody who ain't got shit. If she ain't going to school, she ain't got a job, she ain't going to college, what are you with her for? You need a team player, period.
Well, sometimes it's the financial situations that they come from. Sometimes they need a little help getting to where they are to get where they want to be. It's not always that they don't have it. They just need a little help.
How old are you talking about then? Because if you're talking to Shay on the corner on the welfare, what you dating her for? I'm just asking.
We're talking about everyday men and women who are in this world trying to make a living and trying to be better members of society.
Okay, then, but it comes to a point where you at different stages in your life. So I'm like, if I meet a man and I'm at a different level in my life now, the level I am in my life is I'm not dating anybody broke. Period. I'm just keeping it 100. I mean, what more say? I want to go on vacation. I want to do things. And if you're my partner and you're my man and you can't go and I'm going, I don't know what to say to you.
Well, the problem, Andrea, is that you've already been married, so you've already benefited from having a man that's actually financially invested in you. And so now you're looking to cash on the back of another man that is established.
You know what? Y'all get on my nerves saying that shit. I'm so tired of people saying that. Your husband invested in you.
Your husband.
No, he didn't. Hold up a minute. Slow down.
Your husband spoiled you. That's why you're not going backwards. You don't want to go backwards, and that's cool.
No, he did not invest in me. I invested in myself. And when I got divorced, all I got is the child support and alimony. I had to build myself up, build my credit up, build my score up, build my repossession up. I did all that, called Andrea Lynch. Not no man. So I'm saying is I invested in myself because I realized I needed that stuff. So I'm just saying is what I know now. I want somebody to date somebody who's at the same level as me. Dating broke men, you ain't going nowhere. Okay, I have dated a guy for almost 6 months. He didn't have a fucking job. He was on parole. I was working 2 damn jobs. Now tell me, what was I doing?
I agree that broke people need love too. Okay, I agree, and I agree that they should date broke people.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. What? Whoa, hold on. Say what? Say it again. Dating. Whoa. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
I said I believe that broke people need love too, and I do believe that broke people should date broke people.
What kind of logic is that, V?
Which means?
Yeah.
Why would 2 broke people date each other?
What
the fuck is that gonna do?
Neither one of them wants better for themselves, so they should both stay together.
Yeah. So do you know the chokehold of being financially okay, and then your partner, your boyfriend you with or the girlfriend with ain't got no money? That means you're gonna have to take care of everything. When we go out with our friends, you're gonna have to sip in the money because you want your girlfriend to talk about your ass because your man ain't got no money. So you got so much double stuff. Yes.
Hey, V, Andrea, what is nothing plus nothing?
Equals nothing.
Not a goddamn thing. So why would a broke person date another broke person? A broke person does not want another broke person.
I'm saying that they need to stick together. That's the whole topic part of this.
Stick together, right? And what? Still have nothing?
People should stay with people within their financial bracket. So broke people need to stay with broke people because neither one of them have ambition, and they shouldn't.
No, hold on, whoa, hold on. Let me hold on, hold on, V. Just because, hold on, Andrea. Hold on.
Here with you.
First of all, just because somebody broke does not mean that they lack ambition. That don't always mean that.
I know that, but you broke still.
I'm talking to V, not you, Andrea. Yeah, okay, people be broke.
Real talk,
people go through.
What are they doing to get out of that broke situation?
Are you hustling like me? Do you got 3 or 4 jobs?
Do you? Hold on. Hold on. Let me answer that. Mm-hmm. People go through rough times. First of all, we still in this bullshit ass, fake ass pandemic for one. We still in this pandemic, all right? It is fake, but we still in it. Okay. People, they've been locked up, they coming out of jail, and we in the pandemic. People are trying to get jobs and can't get it. So what, do you want them to go out there and illegally hustle?
Okay,
is that what you want?
Can I say something? That is circumstantial, okay? I'm not talking about those people that had something.
So who are you talking about?
There's a situation and they need to pick themselves back up. I'm talking about the people that had never had anything, don't want nothing, can't do nothing. They need to stay with the same like-minded people. The same mindset.
Thank you. Because are you
like me?
But my point is,
jobs like I do.
Listen, Andrea.
You want to make yourself better? What's your dream? Hold on, man. Real talk, 87. What's your dreams and goals? Because my dreams and goals about getting my money on, and I got 3-4 jobs. How about you? How many you got?
Andrea. Yes. First of all, everybody ain't blessed like you to get 3-4 jobs. All right. For one, for two, and I'm sticking to. Hold on. Calm down. All right. For two, like I said earlier, just because somebody broke does not mean they lack ambition. That does not go hand in hand. You can have because hold on, V, you can have a lot of money and lack ambition. I'm just saying.
I clarified my point for you, Real Talk 87. I didn't say that all broke people lack ambition. Like I said, there are circumstances in which people fall short, or they may get broke for a certain amount of time. They may be broke for a little bit, okay? But that doesn't mean they didn't have the ambition or the wants or the needs to get above that. However, I'm talking about the people that do not have any ambition, that are so broke. They need to stay with broke people that lack ambition too. They
so you want to just add on to it, right? Just want to add on to it. So
Real talk, Lady Seven, they are comfortable in that lifestyle. Yes,
okay, I agree. Two people, listen, I agree. Two people that have two people that have no ambition whatsoever, ain't got shit going for themselves, don't want shit going for themselves. Yeah, they just stick together. I get it. But just two broke people who just have some struggles in their life, like, no, why should they just be together unless they got a bunch of ambition and they both have plans on moving up in the world? Then okay, I see that.
But what's wrong with I'm a woman and I have a man and I'm like we on the same level. You a hustler, I'm a hustler. What's wrong with that? Ain't no wrong with that.
I didn't say anything was wrong with that. When did you hear me say that?
What's wrong with, like, I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't see a wrong with the damn Cheesecake Factory.
No, hold on, Andrea. No, hold on. I love the Cheesecake Factory. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But not for the first goddamn date. Hell no. Not doing it. Not for the first date. You got me I'll take you to Golden Corral. That's where I'll take you.
This is what I tell my daughter. I tell my daughter, she had this one man who's interested in her. And I think he a good man, solid, got money and everything. And she dating them riff-raff niggas who ain't got shit. I'm trying to figure out why.
Because she want to. Let her do it.
Okay, but one dude got money. He a good.
You know why?
What you say?
You know why?
You know why?
I don't date riff-raff niggas who ain't got shit.
You used to. I bet you used to. When you was her age, you used to. So stop.
I didn't.
Never.
No, I only dated one guy who ain't never had a motherfucking job and was on parole. One. That's it. Because I'm like, my thing is the first time I meet you is where you work at.
What do you classify him as?
What you say? Riff-raff. That's one. I said one.
Okay, I said you did. So, and she's doing it. So, what's the issue? Let her learn.
Wait, hold on.
The issue is, why are you dating somebody like that who ain't got shit?
Because you did it. That's why. Because you did it. That's why she doing it.
But the thing is, learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes.
No, that's not how kids learn, Andrea. Kids don't learn like that. They gotta learn by going through it too. That's what they do. That's what kids do. I did it.
Okay, but you gonna tell your daughter to date somebody who ain't got shit? No, you're not.
No, I'm not gonna tell her that, but I'm not gonna sit there and coach her while she's already grown and tell her, look, don't date him. I'm gonna let her bump her head just like everybody else bumps their head. Period.
But as we get older, we know what to look for. You ain't. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just wrong, but when I meet a dude, I be like, what's your job? Where you working at? Do you got some kids? Because my thing is, if you say you ain't got a job and you living at home with your mama, don't even ask my damn phone number.
But sis, now I might have missed part of the conversation because I was waiting backstage, but let's be real. The reason why a woman would date a broke ass man is for their D. Let's get it all the way into it, okay? She stigmatized just like you was, and I have been.
That dick be good when it's broke, honey. We ain't got no money. That's all they got.
Don't it? That's all he got to concentrate on.
Y'all women love lap dogs. I tell you that. Y'all love it, bro.
This is how
y'all love a dude that y'all can wake up to. He'll be there when you get back home. He ain't going nowhere.
That I mean, we can't sit up here and be hypocrites and be like, I don't know why. We know exactly why. Exactly. And that's really all I wanted to add because I didn't want to get up here and start no mess, but I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna start no mess, but I'm just gonna put that.
We love it.
Okay, I'm getting back in the chat.
All right.
I'm just saying, I agree with Tokyo Tony. She's what I understand with Tokyo Tony when she made that comment. She said, "I'm at a level in my life. I don't want to date another man who ain't got shit. I have worked hard on my career. I have worked what I got. I've been hustling. I've been bustling and doing what I got to do, and I'm on the grind. Now you want me to date you down when you ain't got shit? Damn it, what we gonna do?"
Now let me ask you this, Andrea. If she ends up putting her lifestyle on hold because she has a child, is that dating on her financial means?
Well, we all Look, I'm loving. I put my life on hold for my 2 kids. So now that they are grown, I'm buying everything I fucking want to buy now. I can buy jewelry, I can buy tennis shoes, anything I want, because ain't nobody on my back no more.
So how long did you take that break for?
Well, it just happened the last couple years.
So
I mean, I'm talking about when you had the children. How long did you take a break for?
I didn't buy a lot of stuff for myself because I was a mother. I was putting shit back. I was taking shit back because the kids need some shit. So now that they're grown and don't need me like that no more, I'm buying wherever the hell I want to buy. It took me like they're 18 to they're 18.
So for the 18 years, we just transpose you with a man that's broke. Then that
I don't have a man that's broke. Why gotta have a man that's broke? Why gotta have a man?
Because you're not making no money. You're putting your lifestyle on hold for a killed child. So now you're not making no money. So now we can just say, hey, give you a man that's not making the money.
But the same time is when I was raising my kids, I had 2 jobs because I was paying extra for football. I was paying extra for basketball. I was paying extra for soccer. I was paying doing extra overtime for them to do the things they wanted to do. So I know how to work and put extra time in and work 2 jobs.
Andrea, I get it. You don't want a man that's broke. That's cool. That's fine. That's how you feel. That's your preference. So you can't get mad. Now I know you seeing somebody already, but I'm saying if that man don't want to be with you because you got kids, you can't get mad about that because he don't want to take care of those other kids. Can't get mad about that. That's his preference. He don't want a woman who got kids.
Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. I ain't asking
I was gonna get her. I was gonna get her.
My kids. I'm mama and daddy. I'm mama and daddy. Before I even met you, I was mama and daddy. I'ma still be mama and daddy when you're not around here. I don't need you to take care of my kids. I need you to hang out with Andrea. Period.com. Trust and believe I got my kids because I'm gonna keep on hustling. I'm gonna keep on working.
That's fine.
Making 2 or 3 jobs. Keep on making what money. So I don't need you for my kids. My kids don't need nothing.
That's not even what I said.
As long as they got me,
but
they got
Andrea,
me. Okay?
It's not even because you don't even need them because for the kids. It's not that. But hold on. It's not even that. It's just the fact that there's some men out there, whether your kids are grown or not, there's some men out here who don't like women who got kids.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? That's their preference.
I really didn't want to date nobody who had kids. Tell you the truth. But if somebody have kids, I'm like, okay, I got kids. So I can't be saying exclusive. I don't want anybody with kids because I got kids. Just saying.
Okay,
that's right.
So that's where me and the women get things messed up. When people got kids and they got married, divorced, I'm not asking nobody to be a new daddy to my children. Okay, now if we get married, that's a different story. Or we move in, that's a different story. But right now, as I'm raising my 2 adopted kids, I don't need none from that man. Cause you know why? I got my kids. It's a reason why I got married.
Until you get married.
Shit from him.
Until you get married. And hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Andrea. But you did say you did want to get married, correct? Didn't you say that? Didn't you? You did say you wanted to get married, correct?
Yes, I did say I wanted to get married.
That man changed your mind, right? I know it. So I'm just saying.
You want to get married one day, but that don't mean that I need him to take care of my kids.
Until you get married. Until you get married, because once you get married, and you know how it is, once you get married, that man is automatically legally the father. He is legally the father. Once y'all get married, he's legally the father. Correct?
No, my kids. Last time I checked, my kids got my damn last name. They said
I know whose last name. I know whose last name they got. But since you are married, legally he would be the father.
If he's gonna play a part in the kids' life, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But
play a part, just a little part, just a tiny masculine part. Just being a man.
Last time I checked, I am their sole provider. Okay, their sole provider. His name Andrea Lynch on that birth certificate, and ain't nobody else. So I expect to take care of my children. And if I have to work 2 or 3 jobs, that don't bother me. Hard work, my daddy said, if you don't work, you don't eat. Hard work it pays off. And Tokyo Tony said, I've been working my ass off with my videos, my directing. I'm being on reality TV, and I want a man who
wants a question.
Same level.
Silly Mommy for Life also had a question to the
Yeah, I
women.
wanted to
So
get to
the
that.
question is, do you think a woman who's financially stable should be with a man who is making less or half of her finances?
That's why Tony said that, because she been dating guys who ain't got no money.
I don't know. I think it's a little unfair. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Because you've been quiet.
I'm gonna say this real quick to answer that question. If she wants that man who is making less than her or less than whatever, what the fuck? What did she say? Hold on, let me read the comment right quick.
Making less
or half her finances. If that woman wants that man who is making less than her, then let her do it. It's not for us to decide that no, you shouldn't be with him. If she wants that man, let her get him. So I
believe that it happens. I believe that it does happen, that there are women that do want that. However, for one, no.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. It's levels to this. Okay? It's levels. If you meet that man and he got dreams and goals and he ain't like looking financial, you more financial with him. You know, the woman is more financial, got more money than him. But if he trying to advance his business and you gonna stay there with him, you gonna roll with him, and you might put some money in, then he gonna be better. What's wrong with that? I have no problem with that.
Andrea, no, whoa. Yeah, you do got a problem with that. I'm gonna tell you why you got a problem with that. You got a problem with that because that is called potential, and you will not date a man just potential. I'm done with that. And what you described is potential.
Let me talk to you. I didn't get to fix what I was saying. Real talk, 87. Damn
Go
it.
Ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If he gonna start a business and you might be more, I'm gonna be the silent partner. Okay, we're gonna sign some paperwork, but that, and he gonna advance him, and he hustling just like you. You can work with that. But if you ain't working with somebody who ain't doing shit, don't want to smoke weed all day, play video games all day, he's nowhere. He's trash. Sorry.
What if he's working at the post office and he just has a ceiling cap and he's gonna retire and he's gonna have a certain amount of money when he retires, but it's just literally there's a cap to his salary and it's just half of what you got.
It's a good job. I don't have a problem with
anything wrong with you.
Okay, but there's a ceiling cap. You're still at a ceiling cap.
He a post office, he a garbage man, he working for the city. I don't give a damn as long as you got your own income and you got a job and you got a 401k and you gonna retire from that shit. No, do you, baby? Do you?
And internet.
I have dated somebody that has made less money than me before, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me because they felt. Although they make less money, that there was never a problem. Okay, like nobody was stressing or worrying about money financially or anything like that. So that's fine. But when she went, it was the part where you said, "or half of her finances." Now that's a lot. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know if I could do that, go that far. But if he made less than me, that's fine. I have no issues with it. I don't. But I think that people, when you date, I can understand what Tokyo was saying, because I believe that if you date within your financial means, then there's no added stress.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question real quick? I've been trying to figure this out. Who the hell is Tokyo? Who the fuck y'all say? Who is that?
You don't know? She's saying that's my best friend.
No, I don't know. Who the fuck is? I don't watch that shit.
There's something wrong with you because I know who she is and I feel where she's coming from.
Andrea, you watch reality TV? Of course you're gonna know who these people are. I don't watch that shit.
She's a rapper.
I don't know who these rappers are nowadays. I'm sorry. No.
I mean, she's a rapper and she's on reality TV. And Tokyo Tony is saying, look, I came up through the trenches. I worked my ass off to what I got. And now I'm gonna date a man who ain't got shit. There's something wrong with that, y'all. And y'all don't understand how y'all be so mad and say it ain't nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with us saying I want to go on vacation with my man? I put it this way, I want to go on vacation with my man, okay? And then if he ain't got no money, that means I'm paying for the vacation.
Andrea. Neither one of us ever said that there was something wrong with that. We know there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
But do you know it's a strain on a relationship when you with somebody and you're working 2 jobs and he ain't got no money? Do you know that?
Hold on, time out. I literally just Googled this girl.
Okay.
She need to stop. She need to stop with the bruh.
You better leave Tokyo alone.
She need to really stop. Look, if it was Black China, if it was a lot of these other women, Tokyo definitely is.
Are you picking on her because she's a heavy-set woman, black? I just want to know, are you picking on her because she's a heavy-set woman?
She more than heavy-set.
What?
Hold on. Can I say this real quick? Andrea. Hold on. Andrea, though. Listen, okay, you ever talking about, do you know how much of a strain it is to work 1, 2 jobs with somebody who ain't got no job? Listen, men go through this. Hold on. Men do this all the time and we don't complain. We don't care if a lot of us, some do care. Others do not care that the woman ain't working and we go through it and we don't complain about it.
Because
we work and we pay the bills.
But I'm saying is on both sides of the coin. On both sides of the
coin. That's what I'm saying. And we do not complain about it. That's my point. People like Andrea are complaining about that type shit. It's hard on us to do that with the man just staying at home. Yeah, it's gonna be hard because y'all ain't used to that. We've been used to that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so are you getting mad because I'm not used to taking care of man? Are you mad? Because a man supposed to work and provide, so I'm not used to take care of no man, and I can't help about like that shit.
Oh, okay, you ain't gotta like it, but you went through it. You see what I'm saying?
And I know what it is. It's a chokehold around your neck when you working 2 jobs and a man, he ain't even cleaning, but his boys are at my house smoking weed.
I think it's unfair for some women to say that they're not going to date a man or be with a man who is under her financial tax bracket or whatever the case may be, because men do it all the time and don't complain about it. Some men don't complain about it, but then you have the new millennial men. It's like, no, we need to do everything 50-50. But then you still have some men who are like, I don't care how much money she makes. She can make less than me. We can still be together. It's not about the money for me from her. But for women, I think it's unfair for us to say, no, I ain't getting nobody who ain't got no money, because he took you in when you didn't have nothing. So why you take him in when he don't have nothing? Because he helped build you up. Okay.
I see Nita is back with the shits this week.
Yeah, I think she got with that bullshit tonight.
I'm telling you, we've I tell you, after so many weeks of just beating down L's that we've been giving you guys, she has now been reverted to the men's side. She's seen the light. No. I am so proud of her.
Dr. Bombay, what's up?
Hey, Dr. Bombay.
Hey, what's happening? We're talking about, hey, to all the lovely ladies on the panel and the fellas.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, arguing over money again?
Always.
They are. We don't care. You know they doing it.
And the men don't care. No.
I thought we resolved this like several sessions ago. So you're talking about dating now. You're saying like are we talking about in the dating phase, if somebody has money or not, or are we just talking about?
So the statement was made this week by Tokyo that she believes that we should normalize dating within our financial brackets. Like everyone should date people in the same financial bracket. And people have been talking about it and going crazy over it because some people believe that you should, some people believe that you shouldn't. And another statement came out by a man that said, if men were to date women in their financial bracket, then there wouldn't be much women for men to pick from. So that's where the argument has stemmed from. Yeah.
Well, I would say to that, it's hard enough. Pretend that we don't know, nobody has anyone else's banking information and we don't know. It's hard enough dating just to find somebody that you're even compatible with, attracted to, who will even take you in or notice you, let alone to start like nitpicking down to the budgets. And again, y'all know my philosophy on that. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, when I met her, she had a Jaguar and she was making 6 figures with bonuses and all this other stuff. But then, 8 months into it, company goes el fodo, and now all of a sudden, unemployment runs out, and now where are you? You know what I'm saying? So
we get that. I'm talking about the people who ain't got there and who ain't got shit. I'm just being honest. I'm talking about the people who when you met him, you was broke, okay, and you knew he was broke. Okay, I didn't know he was broke, but now. It don't matter. But I'm saying everybody got circumstances. Okay. Now, if you got a job, you got laid off, that is circumstances. There's a time and a place for all that. We understand that. We talking about the ones who are broke and we know they broke. And why are we dating them?
Okay, got it. So okay, and then that would be also circumstantial too. You're dating someone that's broke, however, they are in school, they're working on some project or something. They're building towards something. Maybe I think we'd have to look a little further into why are they broke? Like, are they broke as in, for the last 5 years they was living in their mom's basement, just hanging out, smoking weed, and just doing nothing, playing Madden, or I guess we would have to really look closer as to why. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the money thing. I always feel like.
But Dr. Bombay, you're talking to a wall because Andrea does not believe in potential anyway. She doesn't.
We done been there and done that. Oh my God, we're in our 40s. Why are we dating potential anymore? Why? What you keep
Andrea, hold on. Andrea, don't put us in that boat. You are in your 40s. We are not in our 40s yet. We're still in our 30s.
Okay, I got it. My damn voice. I don't care. Okay, that's about that. Me and my friends are in our 40s and 50s, and we're saying is we got good jobs. We don't raise our kids. We got 401k. We don't done a damn thing. Now, why we got
been on child support for 15 years?
She makes a good point, though.
I said
to Andrea's point.
I'm sorry. Let me just clear the air. Let's be honest. A lot of women aren't making that a lot of money to be actually trying to give financial advice to anybody. Y'all have expensive taste. Y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
You said it, man. You guys love Marc Jacobs, and y'all love the fancy brands, but do not make the fancy amount of money. You guys like the fancy restaurants, but do not have the fancy restaurant money to provide. Y'all are spoiled by men. Y'all are spoiled by men. Y'all get spoiled. Hold on.
Are you kidding me?
Andrea, let him finish.
Okay. So a lot of y'all women have been getting a lot of spoiled from men, and then y'all associate that with financial means. You guys need to be humble and look at your 1099 statements at the end of the year, and then start making judgments off of that rather than your expensive taste.
I know he didn't.
He said what he said.
Okay, I don't need a man to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I do my own Cheesecake Factory day if I want to. Okay, trust and believe. If I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, I can throw $100 down. Trust and believe who I am. Okay, I make the money to do what I want to do. I don't need a man to buy me shit. I can buy my own shit. If that means a bar,
you got it going, man.
That means go to Vegas and be a nice hotel. I can do that without a man, okay? But I want a man in my life. It's a difference, and I don't have to have expensive taste to have things what I want. And what's wrong if I got expensive taste? I'm not asking him about that.
I think you have a point, though.
Y'all upset me because y'all be acting like women be. I ain't a gold digger. I ain't one. I ain't looking for. I don't care how much money you got. Damn it, just make sure enough for your damn self, okay? But I'm just saying, if we going on vacation, okay? I'm just being honest. Can you level up too? Can you level up?
Andrea tripping about that damn vacation that she also got to pay for. That's what she worried about. That's why she mad.
Man, let's be honest. A lot of women.
World travel. I don't need a man. Trust and please. I am world travel. I don't need a man to go on vacation. I've been on cruises and paid for my damn self without a man. Trust and believe me. Okay. So what I'm saying is, I would love for a man to go on vacation with me. But I'm saying, if I'm going on vacation with you, can you meet me halfway? And why do I have to pay for you? Because you can't get a passport. You ain't got the money. Really? And
my thing is,
like that. I wasn't raised like that. My daddy said a man is supposed to work and provide. My mama always had good shit because my daddy worked for that shit to make sure she was happy. So what's wrong if I'm not asking a man to pay for shit for me, but if he want to give me something, okay, that's fine. But I can go pay for my own shit. And then y'all mad why we independent women, okay? Then you're mad about that shit too.
We don't get. Hold on. Commercial break. Commercial break. Hold on. Commercial break. Y'all get y'all Hit Squad cups at realtalk87.com. All right, go get it. Okay.
I was wondering when you was gonna promote your merch and when you was gonna have it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it now. Go get y'all
Get
stuff.
your motherfucking cups or whatever shit you want to call them. Get your shit, and you can drink or do whatever. But go ahead and hit my motherfucking website www.realtalk87.com and get your shit. All right.
So Dr.
Y'all
Bombay,
listen to
that. Dr. Bombay, what do you have to say to my friends who are dating in their 40s and 50s, got good jobs, 401k, and we got a date potential? So you give me an answer and let me know, because I'm gonna tell my girlfriend what your answer is. Okay, I want to know. Right.
My partial statement was I didn't get to finish earlier when the gentleman said what he had to say. He was clearing something up, and then it kind of no. I understood you were clearing something up, then it kind of got loose. I was saying that Miss Andrea makes
someone got loose. Sorry,
she makes a point. If you are 40 plus and you are in the dating scene, I would hope that the person that you're looking at is well established. What I mean is, I'm not talking rich or wealthy. I'm just talking about, that individual has a place to live. They're sustaining themselves. They perhaps have some savings. And by the way, I'm not saying savings as a requirement again, like you have to have money, but I'm just talking about a savings account will protect you from potential disasters and drama. You don't want that distractions in your life. Everybody should have something put aside. That he or she is gainfully employed where they're sustaining themselves. See, if they are an independent person and sustaining themselves, it leaves the relationship open for you to, potentially explore some things and have some fun and enjoy each other where you're not worrying about finances. So I completely agree with that. However, I don't think I don't know when we meet, are we actually discussing finances? Probably not. I would also say too, to the statement, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I don't need no. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take that. Okay. The woman does not need a man, which means she is independent. But well, if she don't need any man, then what's the argument about? Because technically you're comfortable being alone then. Mm-hmm. Am I understanding that correct? Because
I think we need each other.
It's a difference. I tell them it's a difference. Needing a man and wanting a man is two different things. Because I don't need a man. I want a man. So it's different.
Oh, okay.
So I don't need no man for financial. I'm set. I'm good. I'm working 2 or 3 jobs. I'm good. I want you to spend time with me, hang out with me, go on vacation with me. Ain't nothing wrong with asking them.
No, that's right. And if you do have a bae in your life, and you are, let's say you're 42 and you and bae want to go away, then you should meet in the middle of the road and come halfway with things. Unless, of course, he works for a travel agency, then it's like, bro, you got this because you got all the discounts and the hookups. Here's my part. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you should meet halfway at that point, because nobody should be taking care of anybody. And at that point, I would also say, if you are 42 and you're single and you're dating, I look at it too, like, well, you're probably not just dating one person, or you might, if you are. But then again, let's look at it specifically. What if you're dating for 18 months and you're in deep, and the brother loses his job 6 months down the line? He's waiting for unemployment to come through, and he's like, yo, need to borrow $500. I'm saying he needs it. Andrea, I need to borrow $500 to hold me to my unemployment kicks in next month. I give it right back to you. We good?
We good.
Okay, cool. So you are reasonable. You understand that a circumstance could change. But what you're saying is, Andrea is saying, hey, bro, if I roll up on you and you're like sleeping on, your mom's living room couch, you're just like broke, busted, and disgusted. Man, look, it's just say hi and just keep it pushing, because we can't build on that. And I respect that.
Yes.
Because she's too old to be building up men and carrying men, and you laying in her house. You've been there 4 years. The kid's still calling you Mr. James, and you eating all the kids' snacks and stuff, and just being a deadbeat. So I understand completely what she's saying there. I wouldn't go further than I would be happy with a person that's sustaining themselves. I wouldn't go further as to start putting numerical values on what they have to have and the type of cars and the materialism. And I wouldn't go that far. I would say, hey, bro, if you're healthy, you pay your own bills. Oh, me too. Good. Let's go out. Definitely. So I respect that, but I wouldn't. So I don't know in the context of the person y'all talking about, the Tokyo. What's that? Tanya TKO? Is that what we talking about? That girl?
I don't know who the hell this chick is.
Tanya. I mean,
reality star, a rapper, Dr. Bombay, and she's a heavy set girl. And I think E Black got something against a heavy set girl. I'm just
I just have something against somebody with the audacity to actually have standards.
Can I ask?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
First of all, you worried about the wrong number. She needs to stop worrying about those type of numbers. She need to be worried about these other type of numbers, okay?
I want to ask Andrea a question.
Is her bank account fat? You said she
Andrea. Hold on, Andrea, hey, he got a question for you. Go ahead, Doc.
Andrea, so what happens when you're 40 plus and you meet Bay and he's holding his own bills down. He's independent. He got his retirement is 80% funded. Mm-hmm. He's on the way. You guys been going strong for 2 years, and then this man one day pops up and say, "Hey, look, this old driving over here every weekend, and you driving over here every weekend. I'm getting tired of that. I'm trying to go down the aisle. I want this to be serious. We need to merge this thing together. So what are we doing? Are we selling his house and he's moving in with you, or vice versa? Or are we selling both homes? What are we doing? Can that happen, or are you just gonna?" You still don't need no man. You're just going to rock out till you're 90.
We can move in together. It depends on, is your house bigger than mine? So we're going to sell my house because your house might be bigger than mine. That's fine. Look, I am a submissive woman. You think I'm online because I'm not. Okay, I've been married before. I know how the game plays. Okay, let's keep it 100. But the thing is, it's levels to this now. If I'm going to my second marriage, it's levels to this. The things that I did in my first marriage didn't work. I know what in the second marriage is going to work. Communication is a big part, and when you purchasing big shit, as your wife, as your partner, I want to know about that shit.
Got it.
Yeah, you don't want to.
So you're open to a lot of possibilities. It's just you've been through a lot of BS and you ain't having it no more. Is what you basically saying? Yeah,
and I think the person who I'm with, he gonna know all that, and we gonna communicate, and we gonna purchase something big as your wife and your partner. We gonna communicate. I don't care if you the man and all your friends know that you when we walk out that house, we are a team. But you gonna be the man, and you gonna stand and you gonna make all the decisions. I don't care about that. You can be the showboat all you want to, but at that home, me and you gonna make the decision. And when you see your friends, you make the decision. That's fine with me. Period. But okay. I don't want a marriage like my mother and father. I don't want a marriage like mine because my daddy was a little controlling. I want to be as a partner, as knowing things. You know, you ain't gonna just go buy a new car and ain't gonna tell me. And you pull up and roll up and say, "I bought a new car." Oh hell no! As your wife, let's make a decision. Do we need a new car?
I saw a dude get cussed out on the live. He had went and bought a car and. He technically doesn't work, man. Oh, it was hilarious. This lady came out of left field, guns blazing. Yeah, it was hilarious. He cut the live off real quick. It was hilarious. But don't ever do that.
I'm open to all possibilities. I feel like communication is a key in a relationship now. Tell your partner, have communication, talk about it, even if you agree to disagree.
So let me ask you, Andrea. So okay, you're cool. He can afford to pay for himself. You can afford to pay for yourself. On that, I know this. Y'all probably did this topic in the past. On that first date, who's paying for it?
Oh, the man's always paying for it.
Oh, look at that! Now all of a sudden we're not as equal as we were 10 seconds ago. What happened? I got mine. I don't need no man. He got his. He better have his. It's like, Negro, you better get that wallet out. I would say if he asked you out, maybe he probably would. I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, we go Dutch," but you was like, "Man, you asked me." You came at my job, leaning across the counter, breathing in my damn face. You gonna take me out? You gonna pay?
No, I still have traditional ways. I think if a man asks you out on a date, he's supposed to pay for it. Why you pay for that?
No, I respect
That's
that.
not traditional ways. That is not traditional ways. That is traditional habits.
Whoever asked for the date should pay for the date.
Candidly Vee, can I ask you something, Candidly
Got
Vee?
it. I agree with that.
Candidly Vee, is this chick? What's her name? Tanya.
Tokyo Tony.
Yeah, whatever her name is. Is she single?
Yes, she is single right now.
Okay, now let me say something.
Never take
If she is anything like E Black just described her as, 'cause I ain't seen a picture of her or nothing, but if she's anything like that, listen, no man that is worth his salt gonna want that anyway. So I mean, she better just better. Hey, listen, hold on. I ain't seen her, so I don't know how she really looked. But if she's anything like he said, she's on the heavy side.
Yes, she is. But so what?
Listen,
her whole face take up the thumbnail in the picture.
And I only say that because listen, most men that I know anyway, I don't know about men around the world or whatever, but a lot of men that I know, we go for how a woman looks, and then we go for that, and then her personality. We don't care about what she make. We don't give a shit about that. So
are you saying Tony can't get a decent man because she's heavy set? Are you that's what you're saying?
I'm not saying that at all. Because I don't know how the hell she look. I ain't seen her.
Heavy
see what I'm saying?
Set woman.
No, because I know. Now listen, I know some heavy set women who, you know, they got some decent men. They got a lot. They got some money. There are some heavy set women who can get those type of men, but there's not very many who can do that because most men who make a lot of money don't go for those type of women first. They got their options. You see what I'm saying? That's not their first option normally. You see what I'm saying?
But I think where I feel like what's wrong is because E Black said because she's a heavy set woman, she can't have standards. And I feel like any woman can have standards. And so what she's a heavy set woman.
Any person. I don't agree with that.
And got good looking men. Okay.
No, hold on, Andrea. No, I agree with you. Any person in this world deserves to have standards. I don't care how the hell you look. You deserve to have your standards. But my thing is, if you know how you look, and you know how some men operate, you are not going to get the man that you want normally. It's not going to happen.
Well, who says you can't get the man you want? Heavy set. Who said that?
I'm just letting you know this is how a lot of men operate. When men have money, that's the more options they have. And a lot of men with money, there's some men who got money that their first option is a heavy set woman. There are some like that, but it's not many. So that won't be their first option. So normally that's not a woman ain't gonna get that. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't believe that.
It depends on the woman.
I think Vee wants to say something.
Go ahead,
what's up, Vee?
I lost 30 minutes, but never mind. No, I have a question. My question is, so do you not feel that there would be a lot less arguments in relationships if both parties were within roughly the same?
It'll still be arguments.
Budget?
It'll still be arguments. It don't matter how much money either of them got. Because that's how relationships operate. Because the majority,
like a lot of relationships, right, and a lot of marriages, a lot of the time that the stress is there because of finances, right? However, if you're dating somebody that is within your financial bracket, so neither party can be said to be better than the other one, right? We're both making roughly the same amount of money. So if we're both bringing in the same amount of money, surely that would de-escalate the amount of arguments within a relationship.
No, it won't, because when it comes to finances, correct, but you act like finances is the only reason why couples argue. That's not the only reason why. They argue over many things besides finances.
But it is the number one known reason as to why.
Yeah, it's number one. That is number one. But even then, if they both got money, they still argue over finances. So it wouldn't matter.
I think with women, it's all dependent upon the relationship they enter in. I think if they enter into a relationship thinking 50-50, then there's going to be a lot of arguing. But if they go into there with a provider male, then they're not going to have a lot of issues because they're getting provided for. So their money is non-factorial toward their lifestyle. Then they humble themselves and stop buying stuff that makes them into a financial detriment.
I'm so sick and tired of E Black.
Why you think what we're buying? I really want to know. Is that a problem? Are you cheap? Are you cheap?
No,
are you cheap?
Look, I can't be with no woman who wants to buy cheap wigs.
Okay, well, with a man who is, I thought you need to get a line up every Friday. You need a haircut every Friday. Line that shit up. Let's roll with it, baby. So Are you being cheap?
But there's a difference between like you say, you want people to live within their financial means.
Yes.
That means that they are contributing to their retirement fund. They are contributing to the well-being of the children. They are living within their means, not giving outside people their means. And then claiming that is a necessity towards their lifestyle. That is not a necessity towards their lifestyle.
So I'm gonna go back and say, are you being cheap? Because you saying about purses. Every woman don't want $100 purse, $200 purse. But what's wrong if she want one? Is she paying for her damn self? I'm just asking.
What I'm saying is that was that $100 that you spent worth not putting in our retirement plan?
Well, how you
was that $100 purse worth showing off? Who are you showing this? I'm sorry.
I'm just asking. You know I ain't got a retirement fund and take care of my kids, but I want to buy myself a $100 purse if I want to, because I'm grown and I can do that. And my kids are grown too, and I've been taking care and responsible as a mother and doing what I'm supposed to do. So damn it, I want to buy me a $100 purse today. What's the problem, E-Black?
The problem is that, you know, it's all superficial stuff that really has nothing to do with the human relationships. You should be valuing our togetherness, not whether you can show off to the Joneses how much you love your purse. I mean, consumerism is, like I said, this conversation has an underlying fact of consumerism. A lot of y'all women want to have consumer products and consider that financial means. A lot of you women are 80. Hold on, let me finish, Andrea, because we're all making, because just like you say, you don't want a man who sits on the couch and smokes weed. I'm talking about the women who are making $90,000 a year, who are over $100,000 in debt and student loans, who have over $50,000 in credit card bills, who are in an apartment that they cannot afford, who are driving a BMW they cannot afford. That is not living within their financial means. So you can't go to a man and say, oh, you got to make $80,000 if you're technically making $30,000 a year based on your irresponsible debt. So we got to eat. The numbers aren't the same.
Men do that more than women.
Yeah, we don't go out buying stupid shit like that all the time.
Men do what more than women?
If you older, you don't do that stuff no more. You learn.
But there are some women who do that. So I know those type of women that E-Black is talking about. There are some women.
I'm not saying I don't know type of women. I say I do. But as I got older, I stopped making the mistakes like that, because I'm thinking practical. What's my longevity? What I'm gonna have. So I'm saying is sometimes women do that, but not all women are doing that. We thinking long term longevity.
Andrea, you better stop. Let me tell you why. And I know I'm gonna piss you off. I know I'm not trying to piss you off. I know I'm finna get it though, so I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay. So you need to stop, because you cannot come on a live without something on your head. Okay, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Because I want to give myself some hair. Because I want to keep my hair looking right. Because I'm on camera.
See, I told you. Look, y'all. I told y'all.
So what?
I told you.
But I got a 401k. I got savings in my bank account.
That's good.
Okay, so what are you talking about then? I can't buy myself some hair. Okay. Are you serious? Oh, we talking about hair?
I only said that to make you react like that. I didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't see how you was gonna react when I said that.
No, I'm gonna make her even mad. I'm gonna make her even mad. Is it synthetic? Is that synthetic?
What?
Is that synthetic? Is that synthetic or human?
What? Whatever I want to pay for it, honey. It's my business.
Because that human hair costs like $300. I know.
And I'm practical when I buy my hair too. Okay, so thank you, E-Black. I appreciate the concern, but check this out. I'm just thinking about hair, man. We're talking about hair. When I take care of my children, I ain't asking no cash app. I ain't asking to pay my rent, my car note, my PG&E. I ain't asking no man to do that. Okay, so we talking about hair now? Are we?
No, okay, Andrea. I will say this. I was just joking, but I will say this. As long as you got some money saved up, 401k, retirement, all that shit. If you got money left over, all your shit taken care of, you can do what you want with your money. I don't care if you buy a clown suit, buy a circus, buy an elephant. I don't give a damn what you do. That's on you. So I agree with that.
Lock the door. But the thing is, I know people are doing stupid shit, and black women are most consumer buying purses and stuff like that. Yes, I do know that. And me and my friends, we don't do that no more. We used to do that stuff, but I'm so bigger when it comes to buying a purse. I'm like, if it's $50, if it's $80, $90, $100, I got $100 damn purse, and it's in the closet. I bought it because I thought I needed it. I thought it was like, ooh, I need this purse. And after I bought that shit, I had it in my closet for 2 weeks. It been in my closet. I don't even know where it is now. So I had to think about that stuff now. E Black, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. But when you get older, you think about things like that. You don't do that stuff no more. So I don't need $100 purse to know who I am and what I'm about. The thing
about it is that women think that you have to pay for that purse is a show of financial means.
No,
a lot of women. Well, basically, the underlying currency that she's trying to say is that you need to be able to pay for my lifestyle. You need to be able to make sure that I'm able to upkeep my consumerism up, and that's just not right.
If a woman wants that kind of lifestyle, I feel like she need to pay for that lifestyle. If she want to keep buying all that stupid shit, that is her responsibility, not the man in her life doing that. Because what about he get broke? What about times he can't work? He on disability. What's gonna happen when you can't buy all that stuff for her? Are you gonna be with her? So I ain't superficial. I know who I am. Okay. And so I'm just saying I don't watch my mom take care of my dad when he lost his job. I don't see all that. So it's ups and downs in a relationship. It's ups and downs in a financial lifestyle. Okay. So I mean, I get all that and I understand that. And I know how my dad works. So it's ups and downs, and you gotta be willing to be there. And if you buying all them Birkin purses and stuff, where the money going?
I know a secret. The women, a lot of those rich women in New York now, they've been doing it for years. They buy the knockoff bags because they look exactly like the real thing, and they understand that, hey, instead of buying an $1,800 bag, I'll pay the Koreans down the street, I'll pay them $150, $200 for the thing and put the rest of the money in the purse and flex. So a lot of them have knockoff items. It's only people who are lost that get caught up in that. You should not have $8,000 and $1,000 bags in your closet if you don't have savings, if you are not living within your means, if you aren't having something where you're on schedule for building your retirement, then you shouldn't even be engaging in things like that. And a lot of us get caught up in that. We put a lot of money out. We're hyper materialistic. And then it just causes problems, especially in a relationship, because you can't eat that bag, when times get hard. And I'm not saying bags like I'm picking on the women, because, us men, we do things like that too. We buy like these toys and things.
$200 tennis shoes. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I know a dude, man. He literally one day, him and his woman asked to borrow some money. I said, you own over 400 pairs of sneakers.
Look at that.
And did you really ask me to borrow?
Some of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Go pawn some of them. Shit.
That right there was silly. I'm like, you got like 40 grand in shoes. Like, that's ridiculous. But like, what could I say? No, no retirement, no nothing else. And then their thing was always looking like they're doing better than what they appear to be doing. And finally, I would say to the young lady that sparked that conversation with the question, the rapper girl or whoever, I never take advice from single people, about dating, period. I mean, if you're telling me you're alone, what the hell can you tell me about who I should be looking for and how I should size things up? You know what I mean? So that's the part that
you
kills
need a
me.
Soundboard. We need to get you a soundboard, V, for like these things.
That's what we got Dre for, but he ain't here today.
Can I ask you a question? You've been in relationships. Do you think I'm being hard when I say I'm not dating any more potential?
Oh Lord.
No. I mean, you're definitely welcome to have your preferences and your desires, and I see it's based off a lot of your past and what you've experienced. Hopefully, that won't keep you from having something good come along. You sound very invested in it. I mean, you know who you are, definitely. I would say hopefully that doesn't come out on the dates, you know, like the strong, you know what I mean? You know, because man, whew, but definitely I like your conviction though. I mean, you know what you want, you know what you're willing to do. You're working 19 jobs, you're capable, you know, and all of that. So, you know, like I said, and you said I don't want to be like mom and dad. You know, at first when you said your parents, it sounded like you described a good thing. You said my dad worked hard, he made sure my mama had everything. Why would you want to be like that?
I love my dad. I love my dad. My mom and my dad they was married 52 years, but my dad is a little controlling, and he worried about his wallet all the time. It was hard with watching my mom. At times she didn't have a job. She had asked my dad for money, and that time I remember I didn't like the way he treated her because he felt like money was the rule of the house, and I didn't like that. And what I'm saying is, in my marriage, that was when I stopped working and start having children. It was the same way, and I didn't like that. So I always now, as I'm older, I keep a couple jobs because I want to be able to be financial free for my man. And I'm just saying is I feel like as a partner, we should be talking, having communication, not as can I have some money and what you gonna use it for? Why you need this? Oh no, as your wife, really?
You mean accountability?
No, it ain't accountability, E-Black.
You mean you're not working and you want money and you don't want to have somebody ask you what it's for.
E-Black, I guess I could be your wife. I every day.
I'm sorry, that's just a logical question.
No, as your wife, I got to ask you for some money. Like I want to buy some toilet paper. I gotta go ask you for that. I want to buy me some hair because I've changed my hair every damn week.
Man, you ain't buying hair with my money. I'm sorry.
No,
that's
not that type.
Own job. That's why I got my own job. Okay.
We're gonna put the hair on layaway.
Layaway. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be talking about when my mom had to ask my dad for money, and that's the shit I didn't like. And I was like, I will never be in that situation ever again. Because if you love your wife, and if she want to buy herself a new outfit, whatever, you should be asking the question: is she cooking, clean, and taking care of your 7 kids? Okay, 7 kids. My mama had my daddy.
Then I need to be definitely making sure she's not going out spending it on purses and stuff. I'm sorry, you got this whole situation wrong.
That's that bullshit. Okay, that's really that bullshit. I wish a man would. Okay.
So if I got 7 kids, and my wife said, "Hey, I want to go get some hair and some purses," I'm not supposed to be accountable for that.
But at the time is my mama kept all my daddy books. Who was his account? My mama was. Who's going to get his checks on Friday? My mama was. So she can't have none of your money. It's y'all money. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is that, like I said, living within your means and understanding that we all can't be consumers and keep buying and spending money. We have to be able to be accountable. That's the one problem that Black people have, is that we're not accountable for anything.
And I'm telling you, not only did my mama do that for my daddy and take care of his 7 kids, she also ran a business too, about 10 years. Okay, so it wasn't like my dad was doing it all by himself either, because my mama was out there hustling right in the house. Okay, so I'm just saying.
So that's good. That's the whole point of accountability and the role of a man, to ensure that we're living within our means.
What I'm saying is he used that money, I feel like personally, to control.
I call it. I say accountability, but
that's that bullshit.
V's looking at me. I already know. I'm sorry. I already know. V is like, look, she ain't getting the book. V, let me ask you a question. If your man want the books, does he have any access to the books?
V gonna cuss you out. That's what she gonna do.
Can he get a half of Candidly Vee teas? Can he get the books?
What?
Nah.
You should. I mean, that's your man. That's your husband. That's
I will sharing whilst we are in a relationship, and I will share whilst we're in the relationship. if that relationship goes south, don't come for none of my money.
Thank you.
It will be
That's
the
being
last
honest.
thing you do.
So V, you gonna be like Janet Jackson off Why Did I Get Married To? When her husband tried to come for her money. I put in some of that too, goddamn. Yeah, I'm getting some of your money. And then he ended up dying at the end. You gonna be like her? That's fucked up.
Yeah, sure will.
Y'all, you gonna drive that man to die.
What?
If
It's
that's
gonna
what
be
he
your
chooses
fault.
to, if that's what he chooses to do with his life. Hello, Logic. What
What's
do you
going
have
on,
to add
Logic?
to the conversation?
Hey, Logic.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep.
All right, I'm just trying to get my shit back set up. You know what I'm saying? Hello to everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Mama Godness, Andrea, B, E Black, and Real Talk. Look, now, I got to say about this. I've been sitting here listening, though, and look, watch this. A man don't care how much money a woman wants. Them is attributes that a man can give two fucks about. They never will. So if you put yourself in that predicament where you're thinking that a man would care about your financial means, that'll never happen. They look for other attributes in you and more of a womanly attributes. How can they benefit you? Because a man of means will have that financial stuff locked down. He's looking for what else you can bring to the table besides the financial means. And I'll let the conversation go from there.
Okay, hold on. Before you guys take the conversation, I just wanted to say to everybody, so we have so many new faces in the chat today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys are
Click the link. Hey,
Candidly
Maze.
Vee family. So make sure you hit that red button so you do not miss our lives going forward. Also, all the newbies as well. This is Battle of the Sexes. So what we do is we have our standard panel that we have every single week. But we drop the link, which is also pinned in the chat. So at any time when you feel like you want to join the conversation, feel free to click on that link and then I will bring you up and you can join the conversation. So do not feel like you have to stay in the chat. You do not have to stay in the chat. You can always click on that link and come on up and join the battle debate. Hey, Miss Yo-Yo, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you back.
What up, Yo-Yo?
And I'm sorry, Miss Yo-Yo. There are a lot of men that are means. You know, I think you got to look into the roster of men that you're dating.
Yep. Yeah, she. It seemed like she used to them men who in the hood just trying to hustle, backwards hustling, looking for another woman, this woman, that woman. That's them the men she used to.
Who?
That.
Are you saying Tokyo looking for men like that?
I ain't talking about you.
No, I said Tokyo Tony. That's what you're saying? She's looking for men like that?
No,
I'm about Miss Yo-Yo.
I'm talking about Yo-Yo.
But check this out. This is the hard truth, right? Is that when women have men that don't have means, they have control. So now they would rather. Now I'm not saying all women, but most women would rather have men that don't have the financial means so they can have control. That's why you see so many men in the black community staying with these women, sleep with these women kicking them out every night. They doing all that kind of stuff like that. They don't respect men of means, and men of means won't respect them. And therefore they won't even like if I was sitting here and I would go on a date with somebody and then I would see that explosive side of them, you know what I'm saying? I would back out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to sit here that you can control. So therefore you find somebody you can control, because the thing is that if I'm a man of means, then I don't need your means. I'm looking for you and your true self. And then that's all I want. I want you and your true self in your natural state. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even really talking about no weaves and then I mean natural, like a naturally woman states, the natural womanly attributes.
Hair. You want us with hair? and all.
No, I
I
mean,
mean, if we
because
go natural, I just want to make sure we're all the way
nah,
natural.
I ain't get to that. I'm just saying, but like I said, like I say a lot, right? I'd rather have a woman that work at Piggly Wiggly than a lawyer. And people ask me, why would I want that? Because see, that woman that work at Piggly Wiggly, you know what I'm saying? She would not be used to all that power. She would not be pushing that power down. You know what I'm saying? And then she will be more of a traditional woman, like Andrea like to say. And
So
that's
what I'm
that.
taking from what you said, Logic, is that basically men use their finances as a way of power to control their women.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a man natural role is the protector and the provider, right? So finance fall along within that category. So women naturally have the role of inertia. Y'all more emotional. Men deal with facts. You know what I'm saying? And hey, look, it is what it is. Don't take offense to I'm saying women are emotional. They are. But when you cross them lines and you give women that financial means, which equals to power in the United States, what happened is they'll take that to their head. That's why, like you have in the black community, what you see now, all these men living with these women, and then now these women control every dynamic of their lives. But if that role flip, like if a woman comes stay with me, guess what? She not telling me where I'm gonna go, but I'm still respect her and give her that respect.
So women use their finances to control men, but
That's what
men
usually happens.
don't use their finances to control women.
No, I think what we're saying is what he's saying is that women who do not have the financial means are more than likely to be feminine, and men are more willing to take care of them. Whereas a woman who's of financial means are not willing to be as feminine because they feel that they can equally balance out things. So then you start getting into situations where I pay your light bill, that's my TV that you're watching. You driving my car.
That sounds all pretty and everything. Sounds great, Black. You
That's
know,
a
I want to
fact.
give you a toodles for that. But what you
It's
guys
a
are
fact.
saying is that you guys use your
What you say,
finances
Anita?
to control women.
I mean,
And
you on the wrong side.
women, you don't
Say,
want to be controlled
come on
by
back.
women. So that's why when women get money or they earn more money than the men, these men are basically their lapdogs because women use their money as power too.
Well, see now, like I said, you taking the whole context of what we're saying, and you look at it. I'm just saying, you looking at it, and you coming from an emotional perspective.
No, I'm not.
Well,
no, that's not true. We're not coming from an emotional perspective because
I'm just restating what you said.
Because we pronounce
the man take care of you coming from. Wait. It shows you coming from an emotional perspective because you can't even let me finish my comment.
Had the logic. Had the flow.
Now, what I'm saying is you looking at it from an emotional perspective, and I can respect that because you're a woman. Now, I can respect that. What I'm telling you that is I don't care how much money you make. A man would not select you based on your money. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to be honest with you now. As an older man, then looks start falling down on the priority list and cooperation getting more points. So like what you got to realize is that a man would never appreciate you for how much money you make. A man would use you for how much money you make. And you got to understand that. And into especially the black culture, because we're the only one that can get this together. Until the black culture understand that it don't matter, like all that other stuff, as an older man gets, he will start appreciating the true value of a woman. And then now it would never consist of your wallets. If a man is worried about your wallets, he is using you. And then he will move on to the next woman that's more cooperative. So like I said, I'm speaking from experience. When I was younger, guess what? I was judging everything on sex. I never cared about mentality. Now I'm older. I care about more mentality and less sex and less physical attributes. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if she work at Piggly Wiggly and you can be a lawyer. I would take that cashier in a minute because she would give me the more womanly attributes.
Yeah, men don't.
What's
Hello.
up? What's up,
What you
man?
gotta do?
Hi,
What you gotta do,
Nate.
Nita? Come on, hurry up before V cuts us off. Come on.
I just wanted to throw my opinion on the situation. Like nowadays, I feel like men are too much in. You know how we're all masculine and feminine energy. Men need to balance their masculine energy, and female need to balance their feminine energy because females nowadays are like taking on the masculine role where they're providing for their family. Because I'm sorry, how do I say this in a nice way? Because they come from broken situations that need to be healed. So I'm like, you attract the same energy you put out there. If you haven't healed your family situation, you're gonna attract the same situation, even if you try to avoid it. So I feel like because we all have masculine and feminine energy, and I feel like females each be in the energy of receiving. When a man wants to take you out, stop being in the energy of resisting. You're just like giving out that energy to the universe that you don't want it. So you can't find a good man. And then when a man is looking for a good woman, he's been screwed over, so he's just thinking that every woman is the same, and he's just wanting to fuck, and that's crazy. I feel like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that word. So I feel like nowadays society needs to kind of work on like healing our traumas in order to attract what you want. You have to find self-fulfillment in order to attract the same energy. If you're coming in with bullshit, you're gonna attract the same shit. You want a good man, work on healing yourself. You want a good women, face your shit.
Yeah.
So with our society, it needs to be a balance, and it's something that I'm working on. Like I'm a woman, but I'm mostly on my masculine energy. I'm like, I don't need no one to do anything for me. I got it. But I need to be in the energy of receiving too. When someone wants to take me out, wants to take me, I gotta say yes. Even though it doesn't make me feel good, I need to say yes.
See, I'm gonna tell you this.
Man.
I went on a date today, and then the woman I went on a date today, she demanded that I open the door for her, right?
Oh hell no.
And then at first I was like, why is she sitting out the car? And then I went around to the car and I opened the door and I was like, okay, she demanded that from me. And she received that. And it was understandable for me because now it was certain things that I demanded from her. She demanded these masculine things from me. And in return, I'm going to demand these feminine things from her. And it's moving at a good pace.
Yes. And us, we need to make our thing clear. Like women, if you want a relationship, make your intentions clear. You teach a man how to treat you, to be honest. It's like if you want something, you want a relationship, make that clear. I'm not going to tolerate the fuckboy energy, because you keep sticking around thinking he's going to change. No, he's going to show you who he is, And men, come on, like us as women, we got to do our part too. You need to kind of make the man feel special. You need to listen to him. You need to be his safe place. So it needs to be a friendship. It needs to honestly be like, I feel like we need to stop focusing on the material and start developing like spiritual bonds with people. Like something that's long lasting. I just feel like nowadays everything is superficial. It's like
stop letting stop letting niggas stay with y'all too. Stop letting niggas stay with y'all.
Amaze Terry. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You said that you need a man. I think you were saying something along the lines that men and women need to balance their masculine and feminine energies.
We both carry both. You carry masculine and feminine energy. You have to be in an energy where you're able to receive and also able to provide. And a woman needs to know how to receive and provide when she needs to. You need to balance, So
okay, so is there because I see what Nita's looking like, but I think I kind of want to say that I believe there's no bad problem in having too much feminine energy and too much masculine energy. I think the more that you're trying to balance it out, the balance comes when they're both in fully 100% on their spectrums, not whether they both are able to express their each sector. If you get what I'm saying, my balance doesn't mean balancing me as a man does not mean that I'm balancing my feminine side, is what I'm trying to say. Balancing me means that I'm expressing my most high masculine side.
Yes, but you also need to you don't need to express your emotions when men run from emotion, and that needs to be balanced. You don't need to talk about your emotions, but internally you need to balance it. So it causes conflict.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. I think without turning this into some.
Maze is preaching right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep preaching. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, she's definitely talking.
I'm sorry. I'm 26 years old, and my whole life I've always had to be like I had to do shit for myself, and I've finally learned that it doesn't need to be like that. I was attracting the same energy that I was trying to avoid. Like I did not want to attract people that had the same traits as my father. I ended up doing that because I took on traits as my mother as like being passive, so I needed to learn to balance those energies out and heal that shit. So I'm like, we attract shit that we try to run away from. If you don't want someone that's like your father, you're going to try avoiding that, and you're going to run into someone like that. So it's like you need to heal that, you need to forgive that, and not assume everyone's going to be the same. And with us women too, it's like we don't like to wait around and have a man do shit for us. It's like no one's about that life, but you gotta also be able to receive. So it's like allow people to do things for you and have your boundaries. But that's all I got to say.
No, I agree with what you said, and I definitely believe that there should be a balance. You got to search. You have to give off what you want back, right? And that is where my argument lies with today, as in saying that I think it's a good idea when people do stay with partners within their financial means. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so if I'm at one place financially, I would like my man to be in the same place financially. If he makes more, then so be it. But my standard should be where I'm at. We all shouldn't necessarily be like, oh no, he needs to make 5 times what I make. You know what I mean? I don't think that's fair. And I think that's kind of crazy because us as women, we're not bringing the same thing to the table, right? So I think it's a fair argument to stay and date within your financial means. Now, yes, okay, people aren't necessarily going out and looking at people's financials straight off the bat because nobody goes and looks at the financials straight off the bat.
That's a damn lie, but go ahead.
Who the hell to the financial? First of all, it's the attraction. Let's be real. You ain't even gonna go on a date if you ain't attracted with the person.
Hey, but see, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, V. I'm telling you for the 1,000th time, don't care what's in your wallet.
I just said that.
No. What I'm saying, you saying that everybody should date within their financial means. That means men and women, right? Mm-hmm. You didn't say just women need to. You said everybody, right?
Yeah, everyone should. I think it saves them a lot of problems.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this, right? So just say you at the same you making 6 figures, right? This is what you got to understand, that man don't care if you make 6 figures. In his eyes, you on the same level as that Piggly Wiggly or that Walmart worker, right? You might get a little boost, but her attributes as a woman will give her a shot up compared to your financial means. So your financial means might give you 2 points. I'm just saying, right? 2 points, right? Now, if she cooperative, if she's all this extra stuff that resembles a woman, he's gonna pick her. Really. A man don't wallet. A man, we don't pocket check. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that pocket check, what you'll be doing is the ones that look at your pocket like that. Trust me, you will be dating down.
Yeah, I agree with Logic is saying. I think a lot of times women, of course I do. But I think you guys are not missing the fact that what I've said earlier is that women need to really understand that men have different ranges of means. We think of means in terms of, like what we can provide for you. So our means is a lot lower. So I can make 50,000. I can date somebody who's making 20,000. Whereas the woman, you're looking for 50,000 for 50,000, and those two things aren't equivalent. Because, like I said before, you guys can get pregnant and lose your job. or you guys could get emotional, and you guys healthcare is more different. You guys have a lot more baggage. So your means to a man is way different than our means to you. Yes. Vee, you can
We
find
come
you
with
a
baggage.
yes.
Sorry, did you just say we come with more baggage?
Yes.
Baggage.
Yes,
Okay.
more way more
Baggage.
baggage.
Did you hear it correctly? Baggage. That's what he said. Yeah.
No, I just want to make sure I was
She don't want to
clear
hear.
on what he said. With
Yeah,
we
you
come with more baggage.
you heard what he said, but guess what? It
Period.
doesn't fit your narrative, so you're gonna break that. You're gonna resist that, and you not listen to what he said. Because I promise you this.
But I also heard baggage.
No, because this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. He's gonna have to say it again 20 minutes later, and you're gonna swear he never said it. That's why you're not picking up. That's why this whole topic, when every man on this panel just been told you, we don't care about your wallet, and you will still consistent push that we care about your wallet.
Okay, but would you guys have a problem if the women made more than you guys? Because with some men,
We don't care.
They do care. That's a lie.
We do not care.
I don't know about
Stop
that.
lying to yourselves.
I'm sorry. I would say this. I would say this: if a woman makes more than me, but it's actually on net making more than me, like in terms of she's able to pay her bills, she's saving money, she's not frivolously just spending it. You know, that's more what I'm looking for. A woman can make more than me, but they can actually be financially bankrupt.
Well, see, I find it that I make more than the men I date, and I feel like it hurts their pride. Like I know it hurts their pride, you know. But it's like, bro, we could work on it together, you know. But men don't like help, and it's something that I just feel like it needs to be a give and take. If you're going into a relationship, a woman needs to have her own thing going on, but you guys need to work together.
Hey, I got a quick question for you, Miss Terror Lady. Do you make more than the men you normally find?
The men I know, what?
All right, so you say you make more than the men you normally come in contact with.
Yeah.
All right, I got one piece of advice for you. Get out of the trap.
Trust me, I'm not in the trap, man. Trust me. But I'm telling you, with me, I've always been on to-go energy. I'm in my emperor energy. I've never needed a man to do anything for me. I can get my own money, you know? And I feel like that hurts their ego. But
it does. I agree with
you. Know? And for me, I don't really care about money. I have seen men that have like shitload of money. Like this guy had like what, maybe $8 million, and I didn't care about that. That actually turned me off because I'm like, chill, you know. So I don't know. With me, I feel like I got myself. I can make my own money. I can do me. Men need to work on getting in there, you know, like providing roles, because nowadays people are slacking off, you know. And it's like women shouldn't have to be raising all the kids. If you got a man, like I'm saying, if the man got kids too, he shouldn't be out there. He should be at home working for his kids. You know, it's like try taking the woman's role for a couple of weeks and see how hard it is. Because staying at home, looking after those kids, it's fucking hard. You know. So I don't know. I feel like men do not understand what women really go through. You know, and it's something that needs to be talked about. But yeah, we can't say we understand what men completely go through too. You know.
Hey, Maze. We trust me. We understand what y'all go through. Y'all talk about it every second of the day. We hear it all the time. So yes, we know. Trust me, we know.
No, you don't. Hey, Miss Yo-Yo, welcome to the stream.
What up, Yo-Yo?
Hey.
What's going on, Yo-Yo?
Yeah, I got something going on with my eyelashes, so I don't even know. I just figure I put my avatar on.
Got them lashes on.
Logic. When I tell you, I wish you had told me what you just said a few moments ago. That would have saved a lot. That would have saved me from.
Get your phone, Andrea.
Oh,
Andrea.
All right, go ahead. What did I say? You got to. I said
you said that a man don't care. When you said that a man don't care about the money, and if he did, that's what's up. That's what he's caring about. I get what you said, and yeah, that makes so much sense because.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you this question because have you ever went to a date with a man of means, and in his conversation ever asked, like what you do instead of what you see. This is the thing. A man of means won't ask what you do. He'll ask you what you enjoy doing. So now a man that don't have means won't ask you what you like to do. He asks you what you do, because now he's judging you based off that criteria. And then that's what women don't see. And then we see
what you also are able, what you're willing to actually contribute to the relationship financially.
Well, you got to remember too, there's some men that's slick enough to already know what you do. They don't have to ask you. They see what you're doing. So they're not going to ask you that, because most likely if you are a woman of means, you can pick up on a dude that's, if a dude asks me, what do I do? Then, I already know what's up. But this is the thing. I wish I had known that though, Logic, because that made so much sense. But this is the kind of person I am. When my mother's from down south, and I don't know if this is a down south thing or if it's I don't know, but I was taught that no matter what, whether you making money or your husband making money, you make sure that you fix that man's plate first. And every time I say that, I get that kind
Andrea
of
don't like that.
No,
Andrea don't like that.
But Miss Yo-Yo, that concept, right? Let's just, before we move any deeper, that concept was produced to show that man, because if you research that concept, it's an old concept that shows that the man went out hunting and he bought the deer or the pig back in, right? And then for his hard work, he has the first cuts. So that's what that established, that, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate him for being the provider, he get the first cuts. And then that came down through tradition. But over the years, we lost the understanding of what that means.
Well, when I was growing up, I took it as meaning that's a good, I didn't know that was exactly what it meant, but I took it as that was establishing the family trajectory, that the head, the father is the head of the house.
Yeah, but that's it's literally the same thing. But what it is,
and it tells the kids to shut up. It really gives structure to the family, and it wasn't about, because when I say that, women be like, "Oh, ain't no man gonna eat before my kids." I'm like, first of all, them kids ain't that hungry. Okay,
I understand that concept. My dad, it was always like that in my household.
Kids that hungry, where fixing your husband's plate first is going to cause them to just fall out, then there's a problem going on.
But see, like I said, and then it still was a respect concept, because he's been out all day working. So now by him being out all day working, the concept that shows that he's hungry compared to everybody else. So it's a respect factor. But now all these respect attributes is no longer established within our structure, because essentially we can go to Walmart, we can go to Food Line, we can go to Piggly Wiggly. Like I'm just saying, like essentially the way the world is made up right now, Candidly Vee can be the head of the household. She ain't got to go hunt nothing. You know what I'm saying? She can go to goddamn Walmart and get the same thing. I can go out and hunt. So now these attributes, plus by the government making women in the Black community head of a household, it's to the point where we have to discuss this right now with a pure heart.
I don't see nothing wrong with the wife making sure that the husband eat first. I've been learning that ever since I lived at home. My mama, she always made my daddy plate first. So I got that. I knew what he was. But at the same time this is a new different way now. Ain't no man and not in my house. So I'm gonna eat first. I'm just
Andrea,
saying.
the problem is right now, Andrea. The problem is right now. Listen, I know I better not. I'll be damned if I work all damn day and she already done cooked, and I come home to the fucking leftovers. I got a little fucking drumstick and a fucking wing, and that's it. All the big pieces is gone. All the thighs is gone. The breast is gone. I got a drumstick and a wing. Hell no.
I'm just saying. When my mom made food and my daddy wasn't coming home late, she made his plate first and put it in the microwave, and then we ate. Next. Okay, so I get all that. I understand the concept. I understand that. That's structure.
But Andrea, did you say?
No, y'all gotta starve. Y'all gotta wait, man. Y'all gotta wait.
But hold on. Andrea, you said something.
Yes.
Did you said like 30 minutes ago that you do not want the type of relationship that your mom and your dad had.
That's why I said that because in the process of dealing with a man like my father is other ways that he was controlling. He was controlling when it came to the money. You had to ask if you're a partner and we're together as a team. I gotta ask you to go buy some clothes for myself. I can't buy no hair, really, but I'm raised to
no hair.
In your books.
No hair. Hair's for free. Just grow it.
You know what?
That's that nigga shit. See, look, what you say is your points don't add up.
It do add up because I don't want a marriage like that. Okay, I want a marriage as me and my husband discuss things, and I don't want a marriage that I want to be his teammate, not his teammate.
Apparently, what you said, your father did discuss it with your mom.
No, he didn't discuss. He discussed.
Wait. He just said no. You know what I'm saying? But it had
should not be an answer.
Hold on, wait, Andrea. In order for her to have a conversation with him about that, it had to be a discussion.
Well, it wasn't a discussion. He was the man. He ruled the house. Period.com. And he let everybody know that.
Yep, and guess what?
With 7 kids, with 7 children, you have to have some type of structure. You got to be some type of financially fit.
That's what I told my daddy too the other day when I had a conversation with him because I'm grown now and I can say what I want to say and how I want to say it. It's a difference being controlling over your house and being afraid of your daddy and saying you can't say how you really feel until you get grown and get out of his house and pay your own damn bills. Now I can have a real conversation with him and say maybe you worded things wrong and maybe you wasn't loving enough. Okay,
hey, Andrea. Is you a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes,
God is our Father, right? Do the Bible instruct us to fear Him or respect Him?
You can do both.
No. It's answer the question. Do the Bible look in the Bible verses? Doesn't the Bible instruct us to fear God?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's the wrath of him. Okay,
bring down a wrath on your ass.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So now, why would you give your father any less respect than that? Yeah, I'm just saying, because a lot of times that's an attribute. If you don't, and it's one of them things that when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? It was I feared certain individuals in my family.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't want to displease them and you didn't want to displease that's where
that's that key. Thank you. Wait, hold on, Andrew. The point I want, Yo just said it. See, when we listen to fear, just like when women listen to submission, they think it's belittling. No, when you fear somebody, it's not belittling. It's just that you would not want to displease that person.
Yes.
And it's the same with submission. It don't mean that you just sit on your hands and knees with a goddamn like a dog with a plate of food waiting on a nigga to come home. No. It's more that will go back to respect.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying, girl. But you gonna say
being in submission. That makes me feel like I'm a woman to be in submission to my husband. Now
I love this girl. Hold on,
man. Hey, for real.
Vee, can you come back here? We need to invite somebody to come back some more often.
No, but seriously. Because of the structure of the family, that is the structure of the family. And it's just like a washing machine. If a person makes a washing machine and they tell you, don't do this, don't do that, don't put too many clothes in here, don't do it, and you do that, then the washing machine start malfunctioning. Just like the submission and how we were told how things are supposed to go when it comes to the household, and how things supposed to go when it comes to God, and how things supposed to go. If we do not follow those instructions, there's going to be malfunction, and you're going to see that's where you start seeing a lot of malfunction in the family, because women and men don't do exactly what the plan or what the instructions say do. So I always have found that when I am submissive, there's not too much malfunction.
Yo. Hey, you gotta stop telling the truth, because right now V camera is malfunction right now.
He done ran off.
If you came and you came up here acting like Andrea, she'll be up there, yeah, girl. You know what I'm saying? But now since you talking this stuff,
not true. Okay,
you speaking facts. Now all of a sudden her camera not working. But I'm gonna get E-Black had to say something. My bad, E-Black.
But just I'm sorry, Miss Yo-Yo, but just to even take it a further step in your analogy is that they don't have to fix the clothes in the dryer no more. They don't have to put it in there. They're now purchasing submission through putting it in dry cleaning. So
okay.
So y'all, I think look, Miss Yo-Yo, V, get that girl back here. Send her the link directly to her account.
Man, let me find out V done kicked it out the damn panel.
She didn't find out. So hold on.
Miss Yo-Yo off the panel.
V get back, all of a sudden certain people just appear. Okay.
She keeps dropping off. I don't know why. She keeps dropping off. It's not me.
Yeah.
Hi, Corey. What would you like to add to the conversation, sir?
Hey there, everybody.
Hi, Corey.
What's going on, Corey?
Hey, I just want to add to something that hey there, everybody. Logic said.
What's going on, Corey?
Hey,
Corey, turn off your you have an echo.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I turned it off.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to talk on this subject about kind of what Logic said and add to what I'm noticing. It seemed like the men and women really value different things. Like all the men were saying, we really don't care about y'all money, because it really has no value to us. Like I give an example. So I did a live. It was my first time doing it, and V, she came on my live. It was 3 women, and all these women you can say was attractive, but it was one on there that was very masculine.
I remember that live.
Yeah, so and I had to go and stop her and all kind of stuff and different things. So even if this individual had $1 million, she wasn't a feminine asset, as some would say, and she didn't have the things that most men look for. Because if you go to a house, even the Bible talks about going in a house with somebody, with a woman that's and she has no peace at the house, one thing men look for is peace. So I don't care how much money you have, if you go home, you don't have no peace, it's not gonna be a situation where you want to go home to. But even if she don't make a lot of money and you go home and she treats you right, treats you like a king, that makes you want to love that woman. That makes you want to cater to that woman.
Corey, hold on, Corey. Let me cut you off real quick, because you're preaching right now, bro. You're preaching right now. But let me say this: when we tell these women the truth like that, we want peace. These women, namely V over there, they don't want to hear it. They think we lying. They think we full of shit. But go ahead, bro. Keep talking.
That's not true. We just trying to understand what peace means to you, and that's why we ask you the question. And you get mad every time we ask what peace means to you.
Does peace got a different Andrea, does peace have a different definition than you or something?
Okay, so we was together. What does peace mean to you? Real Talk 87. Are you coming home and starting to argue with me because after I'm cooking kids' food,
when I say
food, and you got on my nerves, so we had an argument?
Listen. All the men that's watching right now, all the men that's on the panel, peace does not look like this. Okay, it don't look like that at all. That's not peace. Okay, that's not what we want.
That's why I asked the question to you. What do peace mean to you? Explain that to me, because I want to know the definition of what peace means to you. That means I can't talk to you for 15 to 20 minutes when you get home from work because you need an hour.
We don't want nagging as soon as we come home. As soon as we come home, we don't want nagging. We want to come in the house, kick our shoes off. We want to use the bathroom. We want to eat. And then we can come with the questions. Okay? Then we can come with that.
This ain't about y'all's peace.
What peace mean to you, okay?
That's what it means. And then we don't want all that arguing, Andrea. We don't want all that. Like, arguing, we get it. It's part of a relationship. It'll happen from time to time. But every day, every second of the day, no, we don't want that. Not for some little shit like your socks was on the floor. Why they weren't in the dirty clothes basket? We don't want that shit. Just pick them up and throw them in the basket.
And also, we do not want to be comparing our pocketbooks together. Hey, did you pay this? Did you pay that? We need this. Peace is a state of mind.
So when I ask you what peace means to you is, you would need to tell me, because I'm asking, what do peace mean to you? Because if you know what peace means, you would say, this is what I want. This is what peace.
Wait, Andrea.
Yes.
My first time coming on this show. That's the first thing I said, correct, V? I said peace of mind, right? So now peace is opposite of what you're doing right now.
Y'all could know how to communicate well. That's the problem.
This is the thing, right? I'm gonna just put it like this, right? See, when women said, I don't want no scrub, I don't want no broke nigga, right?
Yeah.
Men listen, right?
Do they listen? I'm just asking a question.
Yes, men listen.
Okay.
You didn't see nobody complaining about somebody saying, I don't want no scrub. They don't care. But at the time, they took it to heart. But see, now when we say we don't want to talk on a panel with somebody hollering at us, we can never get it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, I don't care about your pocketbook or your bank account. You still would try to tell us that we should care about that. And that's the issue. See, like I said, if you put it into factor what I said earlier, I said that the woman that I went on a date with, she demanded something of me. And then it was the masculine thing to do. I conformed. I did that. Now, when something is presented before you, that's the feminine thing to do. Is you gonna continue to yell at us like we at a bar or a football game, or you're gonna conform?
I wasn't yelling, number one. Number two, I was
shit.
I was just asking. I mean, was I asking a question? Okay. How you may say it
like hey, look, don't play. I got my shit now. I got my shit set back up now. I ain't all the way back yet.
I'm just saying. So how am I supposed to say it, Logic? You want me to say real time 87 what peace mean to you, honey? Or
no, I'm just saying. Listen, just listen to me. You is so aggressive, and then I'm telling you this because I say I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? And I love you, and I'm just saying, like. As a man,
do you really assume I'm so aggressive, or do you really know me? Because if you know me, I'm not that way. I'm this way.
All right. Well, if you anything, because I know in real life, if you anything close to what I see on this panel every week, this is what I'm gonna tell you right here.
Pipe down, peace pipe down,
pipe down,
peace pipe down, peace pipe down.
So you think you know me? You think you know me because I'm not that way all the time. I mean, I'm really not this way. I'm not all hyped up or all that.
Would it be crazy for me to assume that that's hard to believe?
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. You assume I am.
I guarantee you, I put goddamn everything that I own on that concept right there. That it is hard to believe.
Ask Shanita and Candidly Vee, who was in Vegas with me. Was I hyped up like this, Candidly Vee?
No. Shanita Vee do not have dick. So I'm just saying, unless Shanita and Candidly Vee can get up and show me a dick to their man, it doesn't matter. You're gonna treat them differently than you treat us.
What?
Oh my God! I mean, come on, man. We grown.
I don't think that's true. I think the reason I might be a little hyped up because I want to get my point across and I'm a little passionate, but I am not. I'm a submissive woman. But listen, to be honest and tell the truth, I am. Okay, I am. But at the same time, I want to get my point across, and I don't think everything you say is right. And because I asked a question to a man, and to me, if I ask what to peace mean to you, just give me some definition. Let me go with the flow. Help me out. This is what you need. You said you need this. I'm trying to figure out what you need.
Peace of mind is cooperation. Peace of mind is understanding. Peace of mind is a balanced mentality. Peace of mind is not these radical thoughts. Peace of mind is just having somebody who they don't have double standards. That's a peace of mind. And that's what a man want to come home to, because everything that he be out in the environment is the opposite. In his environment, at his job, when he go to the gas station, everything he do is based on competition, is based on surviving, is based on winning. When he get home to his woman, he wants a peace of mind. He want reassurance. He want everything that the world don't give him. So if you don't give him that at home, then now you done turned his household the same thing that the world, combative, competitive, all that shit. And that's the opposite of what a man wants.
When a man come home, I feel like a woman should be
you gave me the definition. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's all I was asking.
Hold on, Yo-Yo. What did Yo-Yo just say?
Real talk. Haven't we said this 100 times on this panel?
We've said it on more than a few panels. Yes, we've always said that.
They will continue to answer to the same question. All right, go ahead. Miss Yo-Yo.
When a man come home, a woman should be quiet. Now, let me tell you why I say that. Now, this is how I was taught. Okay, so, I'm coming from old school from my mama. When my mama on the phone, she used to be like, yeah, y'all, And then when my father drive up in the driveway, she'd be like, all right, y'all, my husband, hold on, come call you back. Okay, I'll call y'all tomorrow. All right, then I'll see. And then she started making the food. Now, let me tell you, I totally agree with that. Now, this is the thing. Men, when a woman says something like that, some women gets really on the defensive and be like, what? I ain't finna be quiet because some dude came home. Let me tell you something. You have to pick your battles. And one thing, when a man comes home, especially from work or whatever he's doing, the first thing you need to do is find out what happened and what's going on, because you cannot always have your own agenda. When it comes to a relationship is this give and take. So find out, and hey, the man should probably be quiet if his wife coming home too, because let's find out what happened with each other's day. Let's not have our own agenda. Let's find out what happened. So the first thing, my husband come home, I'm looking at him. I ain't saying nothing. First, I'm trying to see what I'm about to walk into. Did he have a bad day? I don't have an agenda. I have learned to keep my agenda in my purse. Okay?
Hey, but what you explaining is, Yo-Yo, you explaining a mutual respect.
Yes.
Because now you establish the household as a sanctuary.
Yes.
And then now, but what I'm saying is that what I'm trying to get to and drill, if you establish this household as being UFC, and you give him UFC when you need him to make that household a sanctuary, he understands his household as being the UFC. He gonna box you like you was boxing him, and then most of the time he gonna knock your ass out. And that's what I said. Turn it into a sanctuary, so it will be a sanctuary. And now when you come in this house, we can discuss it. But if you on the other end of the stick, it's about understanding. It's about respect. It's about everything. Once you get outside this door, you put on your combat suit, because you don't have people that's looking out for your best interest like your spouse in that house should.
So let's get back to the topic.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I was about to say, and that's beautiful. I don't know how we gone to peace.
relationships. We were talking about
But
finances.
you know, we don't went way over
That feel.
peace of mind. Okay, yeah. But in winding down, we're gonna go into final thoughts. So, E Black, what are your final thoughts on this week?
Well, my final thoughts are like this. You know, I think first of all, Tokyo needs a lot of other things to be worrying about other than the financial digits. There's some other digits she can probably take care of.
Wow.
And that's not no shot on big women. I just think that, you know, when you use those type of analogies and those type of standards and do not put a standard upon your own self, I think it really plays out poorly. Also, I would like to say, you know, dating within your financial means have definitely two different meanings for men and women. Men have their own financial range and women have their own financial range. But I think we should also get out of consumerism. We should start staying within our own means financially to have a loving community. And those means do not necessarily have to be put on the other partner as a support system. So anyway, this was a great show. I hope me Yo-Yo is going to come back and bless us. I hope, but I love the conversation with you guys.
Real talk, 87.
Yeah, okay. I don't know who this Tokyo person is. By the way E Black described her, I mean, she needs to be worried about other things other than why she's single. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of women want to come with excuses as to why they single and all that. They just excuses. But to sum it all up, I don't agree with that whole sentiment because the majority of men who are worth about something, they don't care about what a woman is making. Whether it's more or less, we don't care. That's not our business because it don't bring value to us whatsoever. So that's my final thought. It was a great conversation, especially from Miss Yo-Yo, the other lady that was here. I think it was Maze. Andrea made some decent points, you know. Shanita made some awesome points, so I gotta give them for Shanita. And V, of course, she disagreed with everything we said. So yeah, it is what it is, but it was a great topic.
So I didn't make any good points. Anyways, Shanita, Marie, randomly, final thoughts?
I first want to disagree with E Black. She's overweight or whatever, and that does not disqualify her of having her standards. She can still have standards and still be overweight, whatever. It doesn't disqualify her for wanting a certain type of man that's within her financial bracket. As far as the sentiment that she expressed on Twitter, I don't think it really matters to a man how much money a woman makes. Men are not concerned about the financial equality between the two of them. If he's willing to take care of her and she's willing to take care of him, it works both ways. I think it's unfair to say that women need to date men that's within their financial bracket or higher when men were, like Real Talk said, was doing it, was not complaining. I feel like if both the couples or if both persons in the relationship have the mutual respect and understanding where they want the relationship to go, I think it'll work out fine.
Andrea?
I don't think nothing wrong with Tokyo Tony said, because I feel where she's coming from. And to E Black, I disagree because I think she's a beautiful woman. Yes, she's a heavy set woman, but it is men. No. It is men out here who date heavy set women. I'm just being honest and tell the truth. Okay. So I feel like that's just wrong to say that and say she need to be worried about her weight. You know, I'm just saying if she's a good person and she wants somebody to her financial stat, what's wrong with that? And you know, I think it's a shame to say that, E Black, to say she need to be worried about her weight. That's just a little rude to me. I'm just saying.
No, she does. She's actually is taking care of her weight. She lost like, I guess, 100 pounds.
Because I follow her on Twitter and Instagram Instagram and all. That's why I know she have lost weight. That's why I know what she do. Okay,
So she need to keep worrying
so
about that.
Stop talking about her when you don't know about her. Go to her Instagram. See, that's what makes me mad with y'all. People don't even go. You talk about people you don't know about because I follow her on Instagram. I know she's doing a weight loss journey. Okay, so it's I. Thank you very much. But keeping comments to yourself if you ain't got nothing nice to say about somebody. I'm just
Logic.
Look, I know this gonna sound crazy, but I actually kind of agree with Andrea. This is the first time in history that I agree with Andrea, but somebody need to fix that goddamn smoke detector in their background because that beeping make my ears burn. But
one of them single women up there. Oh, my bad.
I was just saying that shit make my ears burn. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this. You know what I'm saying? If your goddamn smoke detector going off, that means your pussy kind of a little musty. But let's get to the topic though, right? So I actually, well, I not necessarily agree with Andrea, but I understand that Tokyo Tony weight should not play a part in who she is as a person. But what Tokyo Tony got to understand is that it gonna take a man of understanding. Like I said, like when I got to certain specific areas in my life, I looked at women different, and I say, but you got to realize this, and I'm gonna play it. So if you got a woman like Tokyo Tony, I don't know. I guess I don't know who she is. She might be overweight, but say she got a nasty attitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Men of means would not take that at all. That would give her a negative. But just say if she got a good attitude, she's cooperative, she meet everything else, then a man would pick Tony or Tony. But I don't know this lady, so I can't speak on it. And then in closing on the topic, it will remain a man would never care about a woman's pocket. A man would never care about a woman's financial means. It's about her being able to make that household a sanctuary and protect that sanctuary. And then now at 4, she make the standard of making the household peaceful. And I'm gonna say this again. She make the standard of making that household peaceful, and then he will oblige to it. And that's something that women got to understand. That they make the peaceful household, he will fall in line. And I'll leave it at that. But before V, I got some for you. I'm back. All right, go ahead.
Corey, final thoughts.
So I agree with a lot of what Logic said. So I just want to say this. If she wants better results, she has to increase her feminine energy and just increase her emotional intelligence. That's what Logic was talking about, the attitude, how she presents herself. Because, like he says, men really don't care about your money, but I can see that women and men view things very differently on this aspect. So that's all I want to say.
Okay. Miss Yo-Yo, final thoughts.
Well, when it comes to weight, I just feel like I've never any man that I've ever been with, they don't look the same. I don't have a particular kind of man that I date. All of my men have all looked different. White, black, short, skinny, tall, dark, light skin, curly hair, nappy hair, whatever. And what I look at is the person on the inside. It's what you make me feel like. So I don't care. Of course you don't want somebody, where their teeth is all messed up. But I'm gonna tell you something. Any kind of looks can always be taken care of. It's that heart, it's that inside of a person that you work with. So if you are overweight, I feel like a man or any woman that look at the outside, they need help with whatever's going on with them, whatever demons going on with them, whatever they need to deal with, because anybody can, look better after a while, after you even seen a lot of women and men come up in relationships and be like, oh, they done got with Nikki and look at how you looking now, or oh, she done got with Tom and Tom making her look like fat. So, you know, if a person have a problem with a person's weight, I just truly feel like they have some demons that they need to deal with.
Hey, Vee, well, hold up, Ms. Yo-Yo. I just want to play this because what you said, you don't got no type, and that's so respectful. Look.
I don't got no type. Nah. Yeah,
Here he goes.
And if somebody had a problem with somebody's weight, won't that partner encourage that person? Okay, it would go a mighty long way to encourage your spouse or your boyfriend to lose the weight. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but when a person make you feel good, you gonna feel good to lose. Just like, what is that? Why did I get married? And then she got married, and at the end she was looking all good. And he said, well, what did you do? Dubai bariatric? She said, no, we just worked out together. And so then they start making this joke. Let's see what working out together get you. I can't wait to see her. Because when somebody making you feel good and you're going to exude, even if you don't lose one speck of weight, it's something in you that's going to look so attractive to people because you're so happy.
I agree with that.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm sorry. You guys are capping a whole bunch. The 400-pound brother ain't getting no love from nobody on this panel. I think we just kind of, we're trying to. I know y'all think that, I love my sisters. We all need to get it together. I love my sisters.
This is final thought, not debate.
No, because I'm feeling kind of heated over here.
Hey, and let me say one thing too.
Your turn is over.
Say one thing too. No, hold on. I do feel like. Can I say one thing though, Vee, and then I'll be done. I understand we put too much emphasis on weight, but I feel like the Black community don't put enough emphasis on weight because it's a big issue in our community. Now, go ahead, Vee. Go ahead.
Speak on it. It is.
Yes, it's the truth. It's the truth. But if you encourage your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend to do better about themselves and get themselves healthy, that will go a mighty long way. I'm just saying. Because
you have to care. Yeah, you have to care about yourself. I agree. Somebody 400 pounds tells a story. It tells a story of how you feel about yourself. I'm just gonna say it. It tells a big story. And when you got a very big story, 400-pound story, actually, and I'm going to tell you something, that kind of relationship that you would have with that 400-pound person, you might not be able to handle that because they got some issues that only professionals can handle. You better be careful when you start dealing with people that have big issues.
John DeMarco.
So, these final thoughts for today. My final thoughts are that I don't think Tokyo was wrong in what she said. I think that it's a good idea. When you really sit down and think about it, it may be a good idea as to having less problems within a relationship, especially when you stay within your financial means. I'm just saying, I think that it makes for a good relationship. I think it could actually work, what she said. I think that finance is a number one problem in a lot of relationships, and people don't know how to talk it out. People don't know how to work through it. People's pride and egos get hurt during these types of conversations. So I think that this is a good idea. It could be a good step forward to the future of relationships if people would just open up their heart, their eyes, and their minds to giving it a go. So now that I have said that, I would just like to say as well, welcome to so many new faces. We have quite a few new faces. I want to say welcome. You are officially a part of the Candidly Vee family. Battle of the Sexes would not be here without you guys. We really appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, and whoever thumbs down, thank you too. I really, really do appreciate that. Also,
can I say one more thing before I leave?
It was at this moment that he knew
He fucked up. Hi, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I also want to say that many of our panel members have all embarked on their entrepreneur journeys. If you would like to go and visit their shops, their businesses, their sites, and all of the above to support every single one of us, then please feel free to do so. All of our information is down below in the description box. So whenever you feel like you want to head on over and check out what goods we're selling or whatever we got going on, then I'd appreciate you all to have a quick look whenever you get a moment. Miss Crystal's over there. And whenever you get a moment, then please feel free to go and click on the links down below in the description box. Thank you guys. We had an amazing show. We cannot wait until Ladies Night on Thursday, of course. So please make sure you come back and check us out for Ladies Night for all of the top trending topics of the week. And until then, I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday evening and have a great week. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.